Hello everyone, it's Andrew Goodmartin, your Commodore. Hope you are all safe and well as we close out the Hunterdon Sailing Club's 2020 season. Unfortunately, this is not the season that we had hoped for, especially when the executive committee met back in January. We did know we may potentially be dealing with the harmful algae bloom, but not anticipate a global pandemic to occur. But we were fortunately able to get out on the water and complete a full fall series, which was wonderful. And I certainly want to thank those who participated in getting the committee boats ready to go, also those who helped out on race committee and the fall cleanup. We were able again to get a full fall series in, so there will be some awards to give out to those who participated. So that's one good end to a rough season. So certainly at this point we're looking forward to 2021. One small piece of business will be that we have to elect our officers for next year. I do know that the current officers are willing to extend another term, but if anyone is interested in joining the executive committee, please notify Angela Lavisa of your interest, and we certainly will be able to throw you into the hat. Because normally we would vote during the annual banquet, which of course we're not able to do this year, we will be doing a online voting. So stay tuned for more information. We should have that out to you in the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, again, we're hoping for a full sailing season next year. Also hoping to resume our Learn to Sail program as well. As far as COVID, well, that's still the wild card. We'll see how that interferes with things, but hopefully we'll see a decline in numbers, certainly by the time we start sailing in the late spring and early summer. I do know that the state is working on a mitigation plan to deal with the harmful algae bloom, so hopefully that will prevent any eruption into our season next year as well. And also we do have our state permit now in place after a high amount of paperwork that Rich Bauman really took charge of and got us through as our park liaison and state liaison. So I certainly do, again, want to thank Rich for all the hard work he did this summer. So again, this where we are, where we stand, and again, I'm just looking forward to next year. And I'm sorry we couldn't be with you in person, but hopefully this video will find you again well. And I certainly hope everyone has a safe and happy holiday season. Okay, so we'll stay tuned, and we'll be back in touch with you certainly at the beginning of 2021. Take care.
Hi, I'm Ted Janulis, Vice Commodore. I'll be presenting the awards and the end-of-year awards here. We have two sets of awards. We have the Participation Awards and the Series Awards. The Participation Awards are given out to folks that have participated in a certain percentage of the overall races in each series. For the Sunday series, we had 24 total races. A participant needed to be in at least 10 of those 24 races. For the Sunfish Twilight series, we had a total of 23 races, and 15 races were required to qualify or win a participation award. Same thing. The participation awards were awarded to Rich Bauman, Ray Berthelsen, Lisa Bogart, Doug Brown, Janice Janulis, myself, Ted Janulis, Mark Kaplan, Rick Lebbing, Angelo Lovisa, Bruce Moritz, Ofer Oriel, Gordon Sell, John Walls, and Mike Wheeler. The awards for the series are based on the number of total qualifiers per fleet per series. So if there were 2 to 4 qualifiers per fleet, one award would be given. If there are 5 to 8 qualifiers, 2 awards were given. Above 8, 3. So for the Fall Sunday series, in the Force 5, first place goes to Rich Bauman. In the Flying Scot Sunday series, the first place goes to Mark Kaplan. For the Sunfish series, Sunday series, first place goes to Mike Wheeler. And second place in the Sunfish class goes to myself. For the Twilight Sunfish series, we had 2 people in the championship fleet, Doug Brown in first place, and myself, Ted Janulis, in second place. In the Challenger fleet, first place went to Janice Janulis. She will be moving up to the championship fleet next year. And now, for some more of the executive team's reports, we will go to Gordon Sell. Thank you.
Good evening, this is Gordon Sell, the Hunterdon Sailing Club Rear Commodore. The job of the Rear Commodore is maintenance. We want to keep things running, we want to fix things that are broken, and we want to make improvements to the club as time allows. With our shortened season this year, we had a work day. Our spring work day ended up being on Labor Day weekend, but we were able to get the Sea Witch launched and get the skiffs in the water and be all ready for racing. And we've had a very successful racing season, I believe. At the end of the season, we were able to get all the boats back out of the water, pack up the shed, and get ready to go for next season. We could use a little bit of maintenance help. I would like to see if anybody is interested in apprenticing with us to learn motor maintenance, fiberglass repair, do things that we can to improve the club and improve our ability to help students and club members. We've got a lot of work to do coming in the spring. If you've been to the shed, you'll see that the sunfish look a little tired. And we've got some cleanup work to do, some fiberglass repairs, some leaks to fix. But otherwise, the sails are in pretty good shape and the booms. 2 years ago, we sealed the booms and the sails so that the boats wouldn't capsize so seriously, and we'd be able to right boats more easily. The motors we need a little bit more help from club members. We have a Honda service manual, shop manual, so we can repair most things that we need to repair. And anyway, that's our report for 2020. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Albert Buck with the annual summary for the Flying Scot fleet, which is Fleet 184. We had a difficult year this year, just like all the other fleets in our club. Between COVID and HAB, we didn't have much racing or club activities, which was disappointing to all of us. Our sailors still got out, either in the fall races that the club held, or just to go on a cruise on the lake on a nice afternoon. I certainly did it, and it was very nice. The good news is that we had 2 new Scots added to the fleet this year, the Labbing family and the Mahoney family. I'd like to welcome both. I look forward to seeing you all again on the water next year, hopefully in a more normal manner, where you really can know the club people, participate in club activities, and mostly feel the camaraderie that goes around in our club and in our fleet. So we all look forward to a more normal 2021, and until then, I wish everyone a good and safe holiday season. I see you all on the starting line next spring. Thank you.
Hello and good afternoon. This is Jay Halstead, Force 5 Fleet Captain from Hunterdon Sailing Club, just in case you didn't see the shirt. We have had a really interesting couple of years, battling HAB, battling coronavirus, and of course the state permit process, which was totally redone this year. Kudos and hats off to our executive team for finding our way through that in order for us to get any sailing time in this year. Congrats. I did want to talk a little bit about our season, but first of all, I just wanted to say it's Sunday afternoon. I'm out in the middle of Spruce Run, and there are no sailors out here. So where are you guys? Seriously, though, it is 70-some degrees. It's absolutely pristine, beautiful day. Just in case anyone wants to have a look around, you can do that. It is glassy, obviously not great sailing conditions. But other than that, just stellar late autumn day. So, in regard to our season, we had 2 months, 7 or 8 weeks worth of racing. Some of us qualified, some of us didn't, and I will say that Rich and Ray were the only two that did qualify, and hats off to Rich for first place in the fall series for the Force 5, and to Ray for second place in the fall series. We were all pretty much following Doug around the course when he did race. Unfortunately, he didn't qualify, nor did many of us other kind of great sailors. Anyway, we also had a Millard Fillmore regatta this year. Fred Nemo came up to join us, a spectacular sailor, and we all had great fun watching him and Doug battle it out through the day. As it turned out, Doug came in first, Fred came in second, and in mid-fleet was Bob Madison, along with the rest of us, but Bob was more in the middle than the rest of us, so he won the Millard Fillmore Award. But hats off to everybody this year. Thank you for coming out late in the season. We hope to have a full season next year, and look forward to sail training if we can navigate the COVID policies at that time. Be well. You all have a great winter. Bye.
Hi, everybody. It's really odd to be greeting you from my home here rather than seeing everybody at a party, but it is really nice to be getting together, at least remotely. This was a really tough year for a lot of people. I think that for Baby New Year, it was the year that he got out of bed on the wrong side. Nobody could get him to go back to bed, and we suffered for the rest of the year for it. So, but there are some good things that happened. We did manage to eventually get on the water in September, and we had 2 series. We had the Sunday series and we had the Wednesday night series, and they were both a lot of fun and really well attended. And if you weren't there, well, you should have been. And we're hoping that next year we will have the same enthusiasm that we had this year for our series when it did start. I'm looking forward to next year, and it should be great. And for all of you, have a really good holiday season that's coming up, and we'll see you next year. Well, it seems I didn't say enough my first time around, so here I'm back for a second time. So the Sunfish fleet did really well this year. We had a lot of people out on Wednesday nights and on Sundays, and we got the club boats out and people sailing, so it was awesome. So next year, Sunfish fleet, yoo-hoo! We'll be out again next year. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Janice Janulis, and I'm Ladies Fleet Captain for HSC. I'm wearing one of our 5 dancing dinghies that ordinarily gets worn at the Clinton Christmas Day Parade. Sadly, this year, we will not be dancing our way into the new year. Although this year had its disappointments, we did manage to get in a fun race. On a warm October day, 22 members came out to our annual Spruce Runaround race. It began with a Le Mans start. Then, participants sailed around the reservoir collecting clues. Many thanks to Ted for running our committee. And Jay was the first back to shore. Once back to shore, the sailors turned in their points for playing cards to see who had the best poker hand. Congratulations to Ray Berthelsen, who was the winner this year. We all had an entertaining day and finished with a delicious socially distanced lunch. Many thanks to Linda Zarnett for organizing this event. We wish everyone a healthy and happy 2021, and we look forward to many more fun races next year at HSC. Bye-bye.